plenty of room. One down, one to go. Hey, it's JK. It's a brand new morning, a little bit warmer today, so that will be good. Be able to work outside, not as windy. Yesterday was brutally cold and windy, so it didn't work out so well. It's like planning for a Swiss Army knife. It's just plan after plan after plan, drawing after drawing, and then going out to the van and seeing if what you actually think will actually fit in there. And for the most part, it's not. Or we're trying to figure out how to put stuff in there that's easily accessible, that's not going to be always in the way or always need to be moved out of the way in order to get something else. So that's why we're really, I guess, going a little bit overboard on how to lay out the garage area and under the bed storage so we get the most storage bang for the buck.
Well,
Good morning, Kim.
good morning. I'm off to work,
Yep.
but I got home late last night and didn't get to see the progress from yesterday, so I want to see it. What are you doing?
Well, you got to make some decisions here
Oh,
on
boy.
what we're putting inside. I kind of took some of this stuff out, but as you can see, the rough outline here of the bed boxes.
Yep.
And then,
You did awesome at this. That looks awesome down in there over that template worked well.
thank you. Then I'm going to cut this one and put this one in. It's got some bump outs there that need to be handled. Here's the slide that'll hold our bluey and
Yep.
some other stuff. So,
This is the trouble corner, isn't it?
kind of is.
Figure out where to put what where. We figured out that you sent me a picture yesterday at work and you had the drawer and a bin underneath there that fit perfectly. So that's good. I like that. And that leaves a little spot right by the wheel well that we can use for storage. Trying to maximize the storage because we're losing that garage space from the platform bed.
Right.
I think we need a shelf for the chairs to sit on so that you don't have to unload everything to get things out. And that's the trick, right? Is so you don't have to unload everything just to get to one thing at the bottom. So my thought is if we put the chairs on the bottom with a shelf up there, then this stuff could stay there. And could we reach this out? Oops. Can we reach this out, to get it out like this way?
Yeah, that's going to be the little pinch point there with the propane tank, is to be able to pull it out once the bed platform is secured in place.
The other option is to just get rid of the propane tank and just go back to the little baby green ones, and we don't even carry that.
Right.
But it's nice to have, and it is cheaper to refill. So,
And it's good when you're baking stuff because you're using a lot of gas using the Coleman oven.
true. And we love our Coleman oven.
Yes, we do.
So one of those blue lid ones fits underneath the drawer just perfect. And so you can put all your cords in there because now we're going to have an actual RV outlet outside that we can plug in, and we'll need the what do you call it? The surge
protector.
surge protector.
We'll have 30 amp hookup, plug in for sure power.
And all the adapters and the extension cords and all that stuff that we need.
And then up in this area, that's going to be all our battery banks and electronics and things like that. So there's another idea. Building the box around the propane tank, maybe even pulling it farther this way, building a platform there, putting the stove on that. We'd still be able to sneak it out here, get the chairs out, and then we can access our Coleman oven that is Kim figured out you could just tuck it back in that alcove there. So I think that's maybe the plan. sit down for a second. Working on the bed box. This is my side of the van, and in the process of putting in some center supports, which will keep this plywood together and also give support for the bed platform that's going on top. One of the issues is, I don't know if you can see it, but this piece of plywood here has got a real bad bow in it. So I'm going to try to, with these center braces, to straighten that up. And then down in this area here, it's the pull-out drawer unit. So hopefully I'll be able to tie that end in and get a nice solid and straight line. Also using the L-track, I just got these barely in just to hold up this back panel, but I've drilled and recessed the L-track bolts back there to hold that in, and when everything's tied together, that should hold this whole bed unit in place. Here's Kim's side of the bed, and you can see here the L-track, and that's what we'll be drilling and tying that in to there as well. And you see me using the Craig jig, or the pocket hole jig, to shoot some holes in here. That way when this goes in between the plywood, I can shoot a hole down in there and hopefully get that nice and snug. Special Craig screws. If you've seen these or used these before, they have a nice little built-in washer and they're self-tapping, so they work pretty good. Making sure everything's nice and square, straight. Let's do this. So I've got the drawer component in, we've got the sides and the back installed, and the dividers and some support pieces. I need to go over to the lumber yard and get some more 2x2s, especially for the other side here. But other than that, it's starting to look like a van in here. What a difference a couple of days make. Man, I'm in t-shirts and I'm sweating. So the weather's definitely pulling away from winter and looking more like spring and summer this coming week. So it's been a joy to be out here and working on the van. So tomorrow, the next day, we'll get Kim's bed squared away, and we'll have all that paraphernalia figured out down there to hold all our other gear. Look at that. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty slick. This is good. This is good. Nice and solid. Plenty of room. One down, one to go. I think we'll call it good for this video. Join us again next time when we complete the other side and start working on getting ready to have some electric, solar, and lithium, plus air conditioning. So that's coming up. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, tell your friends about JK and Kim and the Camper. See you next time.